Commotion as officers rushed the stage at Toronto's Nathan Phillips Square during an anti-racism event. Toronto police say two people on opposing sides had a scuffle and a number of individuals were taken into custody. Our cameras captured the moment police handcuffed a man. Police say this was an effort to break up the two sides and believe no charges will be laid. This event marked the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination and also honored the 50 people who were killed by a white supremacist in New Zealand.
If it happened in New Zealand, which is the safest place on earth, it could happen anywhere, right? Unless we all come together and say stop.
50 people on this poster. They're the victims killed by a white supremacist inside two New Zealand mosques. Also being remembered today, the 6 people who were killed at a masjid in Quebec City just 2 years ago. Hundreds in attendance at today's event want politicians to tackle what they say is increasing racism, Islamophobia and anti-Semitism threatening communities in Canada.
We know that anti-Semitism across North America is connected to broader forces of white supremacy around the world. We're here in solidarity with our Muslim siblings.
When there's acts of violence being carried out in our name, we have a responsibility to speak out and also to take action against that growing white supremacy.
And we want to send the message, strong message to politicians, not to use any hate, or any hate against immigrants.
Minutes after the event started, attention is turned to a group just arriving. Among them, a man wearing a Make America Great Again hat who was confronted by members of the crowd, and Faith Goldie, the controversial woman who ran in Toronto's mayoral race last year and has been accused of promoting white supremacist ideologies. She was confronted by a number of attendees as the situation boiled over in several areas of Nathan Phillips Square, where there were also people with face coverings. Several pushing matches ensued, and the police presence grew throughout the night.
The problem isn't only with the far right, but with the climate that enables them.
It's important for me to show solidarity with these communities that have been under attack because of their religion and race and ethnicity.
Today's event also brought awareness to a number of other issues, including migrant rights and fair wages. Shoes were also placed around a medicine wheel representing the families torn apart. A number of Canadian organizations also launched the Migrant Rights Network. Organizers say it's an alliance to demand, quote, pro-migrant, anti-racist laws and policies.
When atrocities like Christchurch happen, we tend to fixate on those and represent those as exceptional events. But racism is an everyday reality in this country, and that's something that we have to understand. And it's something that, our media has to cover.
The coalition has planned other similar events that will be taking part in Toronto later this year, including in May, June, and in September. At Nathan Phillips Square, I'm Faiza Amin for City News.